Wienke Gieseman is from the Things Internet, and that is something which has been invented in Amsterdam, a network for the Internet of Things, free, and it's spreading all over the world. Wienke, you first did Amsterdam in a couple of weeks, and now it's all over the place. What's happening with the Things Internet?
Yeah, so we've launched a wireless data network for things in Amsterdam. It's a new technology. You can compare it to Wi-Fi, but it has a range of around 3 kilometers. It can connect to up to 10,000 devices, and
it's LoRa, right? Low range or low power, long range.
It's long range, one wide area network. So it's a new technology. Products are just on the market, and the network equipment where you build this with, you can compare that to a Wi-Fi router. So it's a small box with an antenna and
power and internet connection. You put it outside.
Connection, and then devices that can nodes that can connect to these things. That can be sensors, that can be switches, that can be locks, that can be whatever you can imagine, can connect to that device. And this network equipment costs only $1,000.
Yeah, that's for the network. All the sensors can be for $2, $3, $4, right? I mean, they are extremely cheap. If you had a sensor which was in your boat figuring out if it was leaking water. I mean, and so that was a little ball, and that is, you can make that for 5 or 10 euros.
Yeah, I think now it will be around 20 euros, but in a year that will be definitely around 5 euros.
Yeah. The nice thing is also you put 2 batteries in an indicator, for example, for a parking place. And for 5 years, that thing will report this parking place is free or this parking place is full. I mean, so, and the temperature can be measured, or I need maintenance kind of thing, or, just like anything.
I think something very interesting. I was on a call with a company from Detroit yesterday because they also are interested in this network. And we were thinking about use cases, and they said, yeah, it can be really cold in Detroit. So that means there are slippery pavements. So they had this idea of making an application that would detect, like if a pavement is slippery or cold, and then make an elderly app that warns elderly people where the slippery roads are.
But then the network, to use the network, to have these sensors give it information to the internet is free. Yeah. And then basically those broadcasters are very, very cheap, and the batteries is incredibly long. You've made that network now. You made that network with 10 different gateways for the whole of Amsterdam. Everywhere it works.
Yeah, so it's the city of Amsterdam is now covered with this network. Yeah. We crowdsourced the network, so we asked people of Amsterdam to buy this network equipment, install them at their premises, and then hook it up to the network and load our software. So all these gateways could work together. And then we launched it. We do it all open source as a foundation, and then Internet of Things communities all around the world, they saw this and they said, okay, there's been so much talking in the Internet of Things scene, and now actually
everybody's talking about it. Even the council of the Internet of Things. There's a council.
Yeah, but it's a lot of talking and not so much execution. And then like this example of that there is a network, and everybody's free to copy it around the world. So we've got people in Sao Paulo, Buenos Aires, Sydney, Cape Town, Manchester, Boston, Paris, London.
Yeah, so it's all over. So if you go to the, what is the website?
Thethingsnetwork.org.
Thethingsnetwork.org, you can see everybody who's interested and who's participating in it. Now, you're starting a Kickstarter campaign for what?
Yeah, so we experienced the problem that this device, to build a network, is still €1,000. And for a company from Amsterdam, that's maybe not much. That's maybe not much, but for in Sao Paulo, for instance, it's a lot. And we decided to design a gateway, so a LoRa router for only 200 euros.
5 times cheaper than the current version. Can you put it outside? Can you use it for outside?
We have what we did for that. We placed knobs on the back, and you can put it against your window. But there's a nice logo, so you can show.
That makes it a lot cheaper and that kind of stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it does. It's
200 euros. That's a great deal. Hey, when is the campaign starting? This year?
Yeah, this month the campaign is starting. We're doing some final preparations at the moment, and if you go to thethingsnetwork.org, there's a link to the site.
So guys, the Internet of Things is really starting. No more talking, just connected. Millions and millions of devices. We showed in Amsterdam, it will be everywhere within a very short time. So go to Kickstarter and go and subscribe yourself to
The Things Network.
Thethingsnetwork.org, and make sure that you participate in this fantastic new grandioso network. Thank you, Wienke.